Hey guys, we just got to Greece. Like, we just checked into our hotel and now we're going off on a food and wine tour. We've spent most of the day today just traveling on planes and airports, and I haven't actually had time to pull out the camera and vlog. But yes, we are on a tour with a lovely guide, Max. And yeah, I'll pick back up when we get to the first restaurant or place that we are going.
Hi, Mom's here too.
All right.
Doesn't have the aniseed flavour that ouzo has. It's been compared to grappa.
Yeah.
It's consumed with food.
I can see where that would help.
It's almost like acts as a palate cleanser.
Yes,
right?
I can see that.
So when you're having meze, you often have tipuro before,
because
during,
you're so different
and
at
after.
different foods,
Exactly.
so you need to, yeah.
So you see Greeks often drinking their ouzo, usually in shots actually. They just drink it in shots. So as you can imagine, they're getting quite drunk, right?
Yeah, there you go.
But you know, it's a very traditional way of dining.
Yes.
With some ouzo, some tipuro.
So we have food on the table now too.
Yes. So this is fava.
Fava? Fava. Can you say that? Fava? Fava, okay.
Often compared with
Hummus?
hummus. Exactly. But the difference is that hummus, of course, is made from chickpea. This is made from fava bean. The yellow split pea, which
Yes.
is fava.
Fava.
Very famous in Santorini. Santorini is a volcanic island. And not much grows in Santorini because of the volcanic soil. And so they're famous for their white wines, their sun-dried tomatoes, and their fava.
Alright, so we just finished our meal at this place. The first stop, Ella. It was like basically Greek tapas. The food was really good. And there was also a drink made from like the pulp of grapes. It's like 45% alcohol, but it's very good. And yeah, we're about to wrap up and walk over to the next food place and have some really good food, some more good food. When we got to the room, we were very tired, and we were thinking we might actually cut this trip short. But now, I don't know. I think we might even try to go a little longer because this is really good food. And our guide Max, he's Greek and he was originally from England, but he's also Greek, so he's perfectly bilingual. So he speaks really good English, which is a really nice change of pace because since we've been in Europe, we haven't had anyone or any guides that speak any English.
So, this is the Metropolitan Cathedral of Athens, guys. It dates back to 1864. Took 20 years to complete. 3 architects and the stone from 72 demolished churches. This is Kapnikaria Church. So essentially what we have here is the main high street of Athens, Hermes Street. In the middle of Hermes Street, as you can see, there's a church right in the middle of the street. Kapnikaria Church dates back to the 10th century, approximately 1050 AD. However, similar to a lot of early Christian Athenian churches, it was built on top of an ancient Greek pagan temple used to worship either Athena or Dimitra. We're not quite sure. But what's really interesting about this church is if you go up close, you can still see parts of the ancient Greek temple within the stonework.
That's cool.
Okay, it's still an active church, dating back to the Byzantine times. Of course, like I said before, the parts of the church date back to ancient Greece. The name, Kapnikaria. Kapnos in Greek means smoke. And essentially back in the day in Athens, if you had a chimney, had a fireplace, you had to pay a smoke tax. And the smoke tax man was called the Gapnikarea. Any idea why? Essentially, the Gapnikarea, the smoke tax man, used the taxpayers' money to renovate the church, which is why they started calling it Gapnikarea, and it's stuck.
Speaking of interesting things, here's something else interesting.
So as you can see down the street, guys, you've got the Acropolis, and at the foothills of the Acropolis, at the end of the road, can you see the octagonal structure, the marble octagonal structure? That's the ancient Tower of Winds, dating back to approximately the 50 BC. Belongs to the Roman Agora, so the Roman marketplace. Any idea what this is for?
No, what? What are these for?
So, it's actually a highway system for the blind.
Oh,
With their sticks. Yeah, and you see it all over Athens.
that's cool. So they can tell where
Where they're going. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, yeah. And you'll see whenever there's like a turn,
Yeah.
it becomes braille, so they know when to stop or when to turn.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're coming up on a famous square, Monasteraki. I believe that's how you pronounce it. It's right up ahead.
The name, Monastiraki, any idea what it means?
Monastery?
Exactly, small monastery. So whenever you see akis on the end of a word in Greece, it means small. An example of this is I have a friend called Kostas. It's quite short, so we call him Kostakis. Okay? Yes. So this is Monastiraki Square, and that's because a monastery used to operate here. In its place now stands the Church of the Badanassa, which translates to the Church of the All-Breathing, of the Ever-Breathing. Again, Orthodox Church dating back to Byzantine times, still active. And this right here.
So this neighborhood is called City. It's famous for all of its street art.
Known for making his ancient Greek-inspired sandals. John Lennon used to wear his sandals. Barbra Streisand, Jackie Kennedy, Prince Charles.
Seriously?
Yeah. And
Look,
yeah,
it's the Jesus 12s.
this is the place to come. This is the place to come. He's since passed away, Melisinos, and now the shop is run by his son, but they make everything in-house. And so yeah, if you're in the market for ancient Greek-inspired sandals, this is definitely the place to come. Yeah.
I might have to come back, cop myself a pair of Jesus 12s, maybe some Moses 11s. I don't think they have the Roman Soldier 9s though there. Oh well. I did not expect to see a place like this in Greece.
Yeah. It's like
Whoa.
Disney.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Does the themes turn over?
Yeah, it's been this way for like 4 months though. I can't remember what the last theme was, to be honest with you. As you can see, they go all out. They even painted the wall with Mary Poppins. All the umbrellas. So I think it's probably going to be this way for quite
They've really invested.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And who doesn't like Mary Poppins, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, so we were gonna go to a restaurant. Guy called and booked a table 2 hours before, but apparently they just decided that they didn't really want to be open anymore and just closed. So now we're gonna go find somewhere else to eat, or we're gonna go to the old, somewhere in the old market of Athens. So we found this nice place with live music, and Max, our tour guide, is gonna ask for a table really quick.
So we're just over there.
Alright, we found a table.
Wow. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you guys can see, this is a Greek salad. We actually call the Greek salad village salad here in Greece. Tradition has it that the way it began was back in the villages in the day, farmers would go out to the fields and they'd take with them a packed lunch. And their packed lunch consisted of a tomato, an onion, and a slab of feta. And essentially what they'd do is they'd take a bite out of each. That was their village salad. That's how it all started.
And as you can see, there's no lettuce in the
No lettuce, no.
real Greek salad. There's no lettuce.
No lettuce. And then this is
there's
just
these
feta.
ginormous, and then there's these ginormous fruits on it.
Yeah, they're called paximadia, aka Cretan rusks.
All delicious.
Yeah.
All of it is wonderful.
This is the traditional way of preparing moussaka in a deep pot.
Okay.
So moussaka is essentially the Greek lasagna, like you said. It's a layer of minced beef, a layer of potato, a layer of eggplant, and then on top it has a bechamel sauce, which is a French sauce, topped with cheese. Okay, and essentially moussaka can be found in Turkey as well. However, it's quite different to Greek moussaka. In Turkey, it's essentially just sliced eggplant in a tomato sauce, served with rice. And that's actually how it used to be back in the day in Greece. However, as you can see, it's evolved quite a lot since then. And the person responsible for its evolution was a very famous chef by the name of Nicholas Tselemides. He was prominent in the early 1900s. He was responsible for making the first Greek cookbook, and his name actually became synonymous with cookbook.
Oh, wow.
Tselemides, that's how important this book was.
Oh, it's really hot. What was a mistake?
Really hot.
Need some, oh, you have some water.
Yeah, I'm sticking with my mistake now. I already made a mistake. Oh, it was hot. Alright, we're gonna
So-
eat this and then I'll be back.
Καλή όρεξη.
We are now going to a wine bar for some wine tastings. Thankfully, it's close to our hotel, so we can stumble back if necessary. Alright, we'll pick back up at the wine bar.
So first one, memea, is a particular meat origin or agricultural. It has to be 100% another origin, that grade, and at least it's 16 months aged in barrel. The name of the grape variety actually is Moscafilero, and that's one of the most aromatic grape varieties of Greece. It's very light body wines, with a very aromatic lower mostly character, maybe even the lemon character as well. Its acidity is very low, that makes it a perfect wine for the summer season like now, and you could enjoy without food like fruits or just nothing. Actually, this is a green, it's a red grape, dark grape, but we do not use the skin, so we make only white or rosy wines.
But the wine tasting was great, the food was great, Max, our guide, was awesome. It was really a pretty nice introduction to Athens. So, yeah, if you made it this far, thanks. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.